What's up, guys, and welcome back to another reaction video. Today we are hopping into another episode of Smallville. This time it is the 5th episode of the 3rd season, Perry. I'm really excited to just continue on this journey because I had a lot of people in the comments say that the 3rd season is actually really awesome. So I'm really looking forward to going through this season with you guys. Last time was Slumber, like this weird traveler, red cloaked guy, and this girl who's like stuck in a coma because of her uncle. I don't know. It wasn't that great of an episode. It's probably the first one I didn't like of this season very much. But hey, you know, there's 22 episodes a season. You know, you're gonna have some ups and downs, but as long as there's more ups than downs, then we are all good. I actually just wanted to come on here and just say, you know, I really appreciate all of you guys who are subscribing and all you guys that are commenting and just wanting to chat with you guys. I think it's awesome. I'm having so much fun with it, and this channel is growing slowly but surely, and it is not going unnoticed. So I just want to say I really, really appreciate all the support. I appreciate every single one of you who have subscribed, who talk to me in the comments, and everything else. It is actually turned into a blast going through this and going through some other shows as well. So if you have 30 seconds, go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe on this video. And if you want to see my full reaction, you can support me over on my Patreon page. The link is in the description below, and anything you can do to support me and this channel is always greatly, greatly, greatly appreciated. So this one is Perry. The only thing I can think of is Perry White, which is actually kind of cool when you think about it, because he's still in Smallville, and Perry White's, you know, the editor of the Daily Planet. So that is kind of cool if that is the case. So I'm really looking forward to this and seeing what is in store for the rest of this season and for this episode. So without further ado, we are hopping into the 5th episode of the 3rd season of Smallville, Perry. Let's go.
You caught me in the middle of this news special.
Look at him all nerding out.
Solar flares and the effects on Earth's atmosphere.
Oh, you sound intrigued.
He really does.
It's a relief to be researching a cosmic disaster that has nothing to do with me.
Oh my god. Hold on. Oh, this is so random. But you see in the corner, you still see Tom in the frame when they do the electric sound. Like, look at this right here, right here, right here. Okay, I got my 10 seconds if my laptop will let me. Hold on.
Pete, I'm meeting him at the town to swap some notes.
Okay, watch him in the window. You still see him. Here's the sound. You still see him walking. I have no idea how I caught that, but that's freaking hilarious.
Littleville, Kansas, all the little Kansasians in it.
Okay.
You want trouble, you just try cutting me off.
Did he get kicked out?
Small town friendly, my butt.
Well, you're really drunk and causing trouble, so yeah.
No, I've not been drinking. Thank you for caring.
Wow. He is... This guy's asking to get in an accident. He's drunk on his cell phone with a large-ass map in front of him. Does he want... I think it's a death wish. So, kids out there, don't do any of these things that he's doing right now. Yo! He was asking for it. I mean, come on now. But that was kind of Clark's fault. What are you doing, dude? Hide your powers just a little bit. You don't get... He doesn't give two shits about showing his powers, does he?
You're a little drunk, Mr.
White. Perry White.
Yes! I called it. Oh, that's so cool. They have Perry on the show. That's so awesome. That's so cool. I love it when he uses this like power just to do random shit on the farm. It's so fun. Oh.
He probably doesn't even remember my name.
Clark!
You sure about that, Clark?
You're a reporter?
In a past life, searching a piece about the meteor shower. And you loan me Clark for a couple days, we'll call it either.
Not good.
Now who's in denial?
Clex.
I have nothing to hide.
But even some fictitious illness would not explain your reluctance to discuss your conflicted feelings towards your father.
It is that Luther Corp's insurance carrier insisted that I submit to 5 psychiatric therapy sessions. So I submitted.
Sounds like you're not doing any work, though.
Scrollers and an interview.
Perry? I don't think she's gonna do that.
Maybe this is a joke to you, but my parents died that day.
Yeah.
And but that makes you newsworthy.
Clark, I can't believe you're with this guy.
Mom,
You know, your high school papers developed quite a rep in the bug-eyed monster circle.
why would you say that?
Because I did like 3 minutes of research before I came to town.
That's true. I mean, if you really did any sort of research into this town, into different things, you would realize there's something going on, and Clark's in the center of it. Because he's in, like, everything that happens in this town.
It's incredible.
It's also all true.
Professional curiosity. It's not every day that I meet another junk journalist with a penchant for the bizarre.
I have a penchant for the truth, something your Freaks and Shrieks cable show gave up around episode 2.
He's just causing trouble everywhere.
You're the Perry White?
She knows him.
I'm gonna put it back to the motel.
Or of him.
Do you have any idea who that was?
Your boss one day?
This tabloid television reporter came by the town today, and he wanted to do an interview with me about the meteor shower.
Succinct, no comment, didn't dissuade.
Nope.
I've spent the last 14 years trying to put that day behind me,
Yeah.
and in an instant, he brought it all back. But I was hoping that you might be able to do something.
He's Lex Luthor. He can do anything.
What's his name?
Perry White.
Does he know
Sure
him?
he never bothers you again.
Oh, he must know exactly who he is.
And another drink isn't going to erase the fact that you used to be one of the best reporters in Metropolis. Or that I realized if you have a gift, you shouldn't turn your back on it.
Made exactly 2 mistakes in my life, kid. First was getting into journalism,
Okay.
What was the second?
thinking it mattered.
Wow. You are cynical. It's like an angel coming in.
It's all right, Clark. I'll deal with Mr. White from here.
That's what this is really about, isn't it?
Yeah.
Your father's secrets.
If you really had anything on him, it would have come out then.
If you actually believe that, I almost feel sorry for you.
Yeah, his father would have
Sure
done
you're on the
something.
4 o'clock bus.
I don't know, it's like I've lost all my strength. Would you give it one more try?
My bad, Dad. My bad. Oh, no. Oh! Clark, you have super speed. Look around before you get somewhere. Survey. What are you doing? Oh, my God. I don't know how you explain this one.
I'm telling you, it fell out of the sky.
Yeah, she's not going to believe you, drunkie.
Begging the nurses to keep the flying monkeys out of your room. There's another bus in about an hour. I suggest you catch it.
This is not a bus stop. It's in the middle of nowhere, a nowhere intersection. There's no bench. There's no place to get a ticket. There's nothing. Like, I think in the end of season 1, at least had like a legitimate, it looked like when Whitney was going away, had like a legitimate bus stop. This is the middle of nowhere intersection. What the hell, man? You couldn't have like gone to like a local bus stop or something? I don't know. But this is not a bus stop. Like, there's literally no place to even purchase a ticket. I don't understand.
Curious how one goes from multiple Pulitzer nominations to walking the Bigfoot beat.
That's what I'm
You know,
wondering.
the only thing that's worse than never landing that story of a lifetime, having it, and being afraid to write it.
Harry the Pitbull White backing off a story?
I'm guessing Lionel had something to do with that.
Well, Lionel Luthor can be remarkably persuasive. Friend Clark intrigues me.
He intrigues a lot of people.
Produced the largest solar flare ever recorded.
No, we always have wondered about the source of your abilities.
Oh, they didn't know it was from the sun?
Maybe my
Guess
strength
not.
and all the things I can do, they come from the sun.
You're some sort of walking solar battery.
According to this,
Kind of.
the solar flare ought to be done by tomorrow night.
As long as I don't use my abilities till then, we should be okay.
In theory.
I thought he went back to Metropolis.
Nope.
Evidently he had a change of heart. And he seems to be especially interested in you, Clark.
How has she not figured this out by now?
According to this, you're refusing to sign off on my psychological release.
I have an ethical obligation to report my conclusions honestly.
Or maybe the nothing shrink from Metropolis wanted a little more face time with her celebrity patient.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Loving this.
I think you need help, Lex.
Yeah, he does.
This control freak thing might fool your father. But did you really think you could know me?
That was a good scene. I like acted really, really well. But yes, Lex, you do need help.
I spent the morning combing through police records and newspaper stories.
He's everywhere.
Johnny on the spot, Clark. You're Smallville's own hero on deck.
I gotta go.
You can run, but you...
No! Oh no! Oh! These stupid solar flares. God damn it. Again, how is this a bus stop? This is not a bus stop.
Gave out on Lake Tahoe. I barely had enough money for a bus ticket.
It's a good thing you did, though. Shit.
Harry White saw you disappear. Now, your mother managed to get him off the phone, but I don't think he's going to give up.
Nah, he's not.
This information is so damning. Why did my father stop at simply destroying your career?
Multiple copies, plus multiple attorneys, All within the event of my death, instructions to disseminate. Well, you do the math. I just want one thing in return.
What did you have in mind?
Everything you know about Clark Kent.
Oh, don't show him your room, man.
Give it to me, and I'll deliver you a story that'll bring new meaning to the phrase sins of the father.
Damn, what the hell did Lionel
They
do?
will neutralize my father, but not me. There won't be any blood on my hands when they find what's left of you.
Yo, there's a little bit of villain Lex right there. He's in there. Yeah, you're gonna get some psychological help now, buddy. Now his heat vision. When will the solar flare be over?
Wait! Next time I could hurt you or Mom, Perry White will be there to catch the whole thing on tape. Dad, I can't stay here.
Where are you gonna go?
Rolling on tape.
Nice.
Sometimes I let my enthusiasm for a story outweigh my good sense.
Is that your idea of an apology? If your job bothers you so much, why don't you stop?
Because I'm a journalist. It's in my blood. I will trade permanently staying out of your life for a ride to the bus stop.
I don't believe you.
Driving him to the bus stop.
What are you doing, dude? You are batshit crazy, dude.
You're strong, you're shockproof, and you're incredibly fast. Plus, you're cursed with this hero complex.
Look, you're wrong about me.
Dude, oh my god. Oh. Oh my god.
I'm gonna unleash those incredible powers there, Clark. I don't have any powers!
Oh my god. Yeah, go, 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 go. Come on, Pete. Perry, you crazy person. Oh. Well, that's one way to show you don't have powers. Or get him off your back, at least.
I will be revealing things that are deeply personal, even hurtful.
That's the point of therapy, Lex.
Yeah. You need this dude.
Then tomorrow, 10 a.m.
Please tell me she's not gonna be like on Lionel's payroll. Like, please tell me that she's an actual, like, really good therapist.
Solar flare faded, and we went back to normal.
Thank God.
Sense of humor. Well, I still don't understand why Mr. White thought you could do all those incredible things.
Cause he's awesome.
But I'm glad I was able to help. There's someone else in my life now. Someone I really care about. Clark. It's okay. I also told them that we were in a kind of strange place right now.
Understatement.
But I'm still hoping that we can work it out.
You try to help people, even fools like me. You never ask for anything in return. Couldn't believe there was actually anyone like you out there.
Trust me, Mr. White, I'm not that good.
You're right. You're the best. You're the best,
I'm just glad
Clark.
nobody got hurt. I am only 17 hours and 5 minutes sober.
Glad
Nice.
something good came out of all this.
Good job, Harry.
Something tells me the world hasn't seen the last of Perry White.
Tells me you're right. Ever make the Metropolis look me up? I owe you one.
All right. All right. I guess setting up Perry, giving him a job at the Daily Planet. All right. Well, that was Perry. Let's go ahead and we'll talk about it. Well, that was the 5th episode of the 3rd season of Smallville, Perry. So, of course, in this episode, we get Perry White, which was so freaking cool. Now we're getting people just from the Superman mythos coming into the show, which is really, really awesome. Like, we've had, like, Christopher Reeves come in, and now we have Perry, and, of course, you know, the actress Annette O'Toole was Lana Lang in the 70s movie. So I don't know, this is just really cool, all these connections that they are having in the show so far. I think it's pretty freaking awesome, and I love it so much. All in all, I thought it was a pretty good episode. I thoroughly enjoyed it. It had good lighthearted moments. I love the guy who played Perry. Like, I truly believed that he was a big shot reporter at one point who had just been down on his luck, and like, that could have been played in a not very endearing way, but for some reason, even though he was a jerk and a drunk and everything else, he had this, like, charm and charisma to him, to where it was just like, I don't like him. Like, I thought he was a pretty charismatic guy, and I kind of liked him, even though he's kind of screwing over everybody and being a little crazy drunk guy. But I thoroughly enjoyed it. I loved the fact that Clark's powers were, like, spazzing out, which was really fun to see. You know, like, him, like, just not being able to control his powers, and, like, sometimes he doesn't have them at all, and sometimes they're in overdrive, and I thought that was just a very interesting perspective and a very interesting thing to do with his powers. Like, he has no control over them. And I like the fact that it was caused by, like, solar flares, so that's kind of how they realized that Clark got his powers from the sun. So that was a little cool thing that they found on this episode, which was fun to see. And of course, Pete coming in to the rescue, being his friend. Even though, like, I'm still really surprised that with all Chloe has seen, all Lana has seen, that they didn't figure out that there was something with Clark. Especially Chloe, because I'm like, everything that he has done, you investigating everything that has gone on in this town, and you still don't know that Clark has abilities. Like, she doesn't suspect, or I don't know, maybe she does suspect and she's just not doing anything. I don't know. There's been so many crazy things that has happened that I'm really surprised neither her or Lana have really been like investigating, because like Perry said, he came in and did 3 minutes of research and he figured all this out. So I still think it's interesting that only Pete knows. I would like one of the other girls to know, because it just seems like there's too much going on and too much has happened for them not to know or really suspect at this point. So yeah, it's just a lot going on. And then of course you have, I did like the journey of Lex in this episode as well. Again, Michael Rosenbaum did such a great job. He's so good, because at the beginning, yes, last couple episodes, he's been trying to get back into Luthor Corp. So his father wants him to do a psych evaluation for insurance purposes and things. And so he does finally start this. And, you know, he's been through 5 sessions, but he hasn't really talked about his issues or his problems. He's been really reluctant to do so. But he saw when he went after Perry that, you know, that darkness is still in him, and he does have a lot of psychological issues, which is very true. And I'm really happy about his journey, about accepting the fact that he does need help. So I'm crossing my fingers that this therapist is actually a good therapist and not like under Lionel or anything, and is really just there to help Lex, because he has been screwed over by everyone so far in the show, and I really hope there's just someone is on his side and not working for Lionel. So we shall see what happens there. I'm gonna be pissed if they go that route, though. I'm not gonna lie. Like I said, I thoroughly enjoyed this episode. I liked Lana coming in and helping out. I like the fact that they brought up her Time magazine, because of course he would have that. You know, cover from when she was a little girl, and yes, she still has issues with it, and I can understand why she was upset. I would be really upset too, because she's been trying to move on from that point in her life. Like, she's not that little girl anymore, but people keep thinking that she is, and it's like her parents died that day. Like, of course she doesn't want to talk about it. So yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed this episode. I would probably, at first glance, I would probably give it an 8, to be honest. But because Perry White and all the mythos that goes with that, I'm going to give it an 8.5. I'm going to 8.5 out of 10. Especially at the very end when, you know, he's like, when you get to Metropolis, like, look me up. So that's going to set up, you know, him hiring Clark. Like, I think that's in the comics and stuff. Like, Perry White is the one that hires Clark. So that's cool to set him up for that in the future, which is awesome. So yeah, 8.5 out of 10. And with the tally board, we only have one, which is his Sudo Suit with the red jacket and blue t-shirt that he wore at the beginning of this episode. So if you liked this reaction, please like, comment, and subscribe. And if you want to see my full reaction, head on over to my Patreon page, which is hopefully about a week and a half, 2 weeks in advance. So that's it for today. So we'll see you guys on the next video.